This video is going to be about steps you could take to start making more money. Number 1, stop wasting time. Now I know everybody tells you this, stop wasting time. However, what you actually should do is catch yourself every time you're doing it. Let's say you're scrolling TikTok. You should constantly ask yourself, what am I doing on this app? Why am I even on here? I should be making money. This way, you're more conscious and your brain's not off when you're doing it, and you could actually realize that you're wasting time and then start working. Another thing you could do is at night before you go to bed, write down every single thing you've done for each hour of the day that has just passed. For example, you're gonna see, 20 minutes on Instagram, an hour on TikTok. And it's not just social media, it's just wasting time as a whole. This way, you could actually sit down and analyze where you waste time so you could stop doing it. This way, you will have more time to start making money and actually put in the work. Or not just working, you could start learning something, start learning a new skill, which will turn into making money. My point is, you should stop wasting time. So this is a very important thing. Identify distractions. Always identify the distractions, whether that would be social media, whether that would be going out for no reason, or just sitting there being lazy. Identify the distractions so you could eliminate them. After that, again, before you go to bed, write down what you're gonna do the next day and try to improve what you've just written down, what you've done for each hour. Try to improve that. Instead of, I'm gonna take the example, 20 minutes on TikTok, turn that into 20 minutes of learning a new skill. Or an hour on TikTok, turn that into an hour into the gym. My point is that this, you could be very productive once you identify distractions and create a simple schedule. Write down the time first and then what you want to do. For example, if you want to wake up at 6 a.m., write down 6 a.m., wake up. And then let's say you have school and stuff, and by the time you come back, let's say 3 p.m., you write down, go to the gym. 4 p.m., you come back and you start learning a new skill. 5 p.m., you record a video. And then 6, you edit, and so on and so forth. Dedicate yourself for that schedule. Make it so perfect. Whatever you want to do that next day, if you just stick to that schedule 60%, you will already be more productive than what you've done the previous day. This is a great way to eliminate laziness and procrastination. You just follow simple steps you've written down on a piece of paper. Those are things you have written down and what you want to do for this day. So just follow those steps and you will be more productive. Even like I said, 60%. Obviously I'm not telling you to follow the steps 60%. If you can, just do 100%, go all in. Just think about what you would do as a millionaire, what your schedule would be. Create that, follow that schedule the next day, and you'll be so productive. Just stick to it. That's the only thing you have to do. Just stick to the schedule and tell yourself to just start. If you're wasting time, don't just say, I'm going to start in 10 minutes or I'm going to start working in 15 minutes. No, do it right now. The more you procrastinate, the worse it gets. Obviously watch this video to the end because there's a lot of knowledge here. There's actually a bunch of knowledge you will not find anywhere else, and I've written this down. If you're wasting time, just say, I'm gonna work now. Put down all the distractions and start working. No procrastination. Procrastination is for the weak people, and you don't want to be weak. Or else the stronger minded people will beat you in everything you want to start and do. The second thing is speed. Speed is the most important thing in anything you start. Whether that be a company, a YouTube channel, anything. Anything which is related to making money, speed is important, and I'll tell you why right now. But before I tell you, I just want to mention, quality has nothing to do with speed. People seem to degrade the two, but that's not the case. Alright, let's say you want to be a professional boxer, and your coach says, punch. Alright, you punch. Then he says, faster, faster, faster. You're not going to start punching like an idiot, sloppy punches. You're going to actually, punch like you used to, just that faster. Quality has nothing to do with speed. When you work faster, don't forget about the quality. That's the first thing I want to mention. Speed is super important. Let's just take an airplane, for example. Let's say it's flying and the engines fail. It's not going to just crash into the ground and go down. No, it has that momentum because engines fail, it has momentum, and then air goes underneath the plane and it's going to continue gliding because it has momentum. So speed builds momentum. This is why you need to work fast, you need to think fast, you need to adapt fast. This way you will save time and effort. Let's say you want to build a YouTube channel and monetize it. Alright, you start making videos, you're already monetized, good. Then you start getting lazy and you don't produce content that much. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna create a video. Let's say it takes you 1 week and it takes me 1 day. You just lost 1 week of making money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is why it's so important to produce content fast. Always work fast. Push out as many videos as possible if you want to build a personal brand. Speed also saves time. If it takes you to make one video for a week, it will take me 1 week to make 7 videos. So I am 7 times more efficient as you. If I keep my quality for each video and still manage to push out videos every single day, I am 7 times more efficient than most people if it takes them 1 week. So that's why it's so important. You could 10x your income like this. You need to adapt quickly. The world is changing fast. AI is taking over. So you need to learn how to use AI. For example, I'm just taking this as an example. The person who doesn't use AI will be slower. And let's say you learn how to use AI because you've adapted already. You can make this thing way faster. You know, whether that would be building a website, making content, etc., etc. You will be way faster by using AI because you have adapted quicker than him. And also, you need to learn fast as well. Like, try to learn as much as possible every single day because knowledge becomes a competitive advantage. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about speed. Speed does not ruin quality. Like, do not mix the two things, like speed and quality. Also, Hitler conquered Europe with blitzkrieg. Fast, surprising attacks, quick, speed. Now the third point I want to mention is learn how to learn. What school doesn't do is it doesn't teach you how to learn efficiently. It just teaches you how to memorize things. But when you learn how to learn, it saves time and effort. It will increase your confidence because you actually have more knowledge in here. And like I said, the world is changing fast, so you need to pay attention and learn. You need to learn things every single day. So the conclusion is, learning is a superpower, but after you learn, you need to implement, which brings me to my fourth point, implementing. After you've learned everything, like you could literally watch this video and then go back to TikTok, go back to wasting time, and implement literally nothing what I've just told you. You know, stop wasting time, speed, learn how to learn. The whole point of me making this video is for you to gain some knowledge. I want you to gain knowledge. That's why I'm making these videos. And also to build a community and my personal brand. But that's besides the point. You need to implement everything what you've learned. Going back to the third point, you're gonna learn, but without implementing, you're nothing. So you need to implement. Don't just listen to motivation podcasts for hours and hours and hours and not implement what you've learned. Don't binge watch my content and not implement what you've learned. Obviously, watch my content. It's beneficial for you. You will learn a lot, but you need to implement. I want you to implement, get to work, and also I will be making videos on how to actually make money online, whether that would be, making money online as a teenager, making money at any age, online. Yeah, stay tuned for future videos. There will be so much knowledge in my future videos, so make sure you subscribe. It's very important that you subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. Like, if you do not watch them, you're gonna be missing out. Like, you just saw how much knowledge I provided you with this video. I'll be providing you with even more knowledge in the next videos because I'm learning. This is literally my second video, so I'll be improving with each video. So you will be missing out if you don't subscribe and watch my future videos. And that's literally it. Implement what I've told you in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.